this Feel Good Flow, we're going to be focusing on the core to make you feel strong and feel good through the body. So when you're ready, we'll meet on the mat. Okay, so starting in a child's pose, bringing the toes together, the knees out wide, and begin to walk the hands all the way out as the forehead begins to meet the mat. Take a moment here to close the eyes if they are not already closed, and bring that focus and awareness inward into the breath. Breathing into the belly. Notice the expansion in the back body, and then exhale, starting to soften into the earth. And a few more breaths here. Settling into your body. And setting that intention to stay strong through the core through this short practice. Strengthening you for your other yoga practices or your fitness routine. As you breathe in, squeezing the pelvic floor, engage the core. And one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, soften the chest, the forehead towards the earth. And then inhale, you can come up onto all fours, spreading the fingertips wide, hips over the knees, press the palms down and towards the earth as you lift the shoulders towards the sky. Gazing slightly forward in front of the hands. Starting with your cat-cow, taking a deep breath in through the nose, drop the belly, raise the gaze, soften through the face. And then exhale, rounding into your cat, pulling the chin towards the chest. Inhale, dropping into your cow. Exhale, rounding into your cat. Inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze. You can puff the chest forward. And then as you exhale, really rounding, arching through the back body, staying here in your cat as you lift the knees off of the mat, pressing the tops of the feet into the floor. Staying with your breath throughout your practice today. You'll feel the engagement through the core here. 3 more full cycle breaths. 2, soften the face. 1 more inhale. And then exhale, you can slowly drop the knees down towards the earth. Tuck the toes under, slide back into a soft downward facing dog. You can keep a bend through the knees anytime in your downward facing dog through this practice. If you want to walk the dog out, bend one knee, bend the other. Pressing the back of the arms towards the front of the room and the hips towards the sky. Relax the forehead, relax the crown of the head. And then inhale, coming on to your tippy toes. Roll forward just like a wave, finding your high plank. Staying strong, press through the palms. And exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward. This is about the stance you should have between the hands and the knees, or the hands and the feet in your down dog. Exhale, take it back. Doing that one more time, coming on to the toes. Maybe you can even shift slightly forward, pressing the shoulders towards the earth, gazing slightly forward. The hips should be almost in line with the shoulders. They might even come a little bit higher. 1 more breath, inhale. And then as you exhale, elbows facing back, lower it down into your chaturanga. Keep the shoulders above the elbows. Inhale, lift it up into an upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. You can keep a bend through the knees. Exhale, press the thighs towards the back. Inhale, coming onto the toes, roll forward, finding your high plank. Staying strong. And when you're ready, go ahead and take the right hand and lift it up, pressing to the right shoulder, left shoulder. Right hand down, bring the left hand to the right shoulder and take it down. Trying to stay with one breath, one movement. Inhale the right hand up and exhale the left. I'm going to do this 3 more times on each side. Staying strong through the core, not dipping through the belly. We have 1 more each side now, right and left. Coming back into your high plank, inhale, exhale, elbows facing back, lower it all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes, coming onto the forearms for Sphinx pose. Shoulders over the elbows. Pressing into the earth, press the chest forward, shoulders down the back. Taking a moment here to regain your breath. This is going to be a strong practice. Inhale, exhale. Relax the scalp. Breathe all the way down to the lungs. Tuck the toes under, staying strong. Inhale, lift into a low plank. Again, keeping the hips in line with the shoulders, maybe even slightly up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more breath. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to take the right hand towards the left elbow to roll over into a side plank. So you can come onto the right forearm, stacking the left foot over the right, and then reaching the left arm all the way up overhead. If this is too much, you could step the left foot forward for a little added support. Staying for 5, 4, 3, lift the hips. 1 more breath here, inhale. And then exhale, staying strong as you come back into your low plank for 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, same thing, opposite side. Bring the left hand towards the right elbow and roll over onto the left side. Reaching the right arm all the way up. Again, if you want to take the right foot in front for a modification, feel free. 5, 4. Stay strong through the core. 2 more breaths. 1 more deep inhale. And then exhale, coming back into your low plank. Inhale, exhale, lower the hips down, untuck the toes, finding your Sphinx. Get a nice stretch through the belly. Open across the ribs. You can slowly start to lower the chest down, bringing the hands back underneath the shoulders, maybe even a little farther, and then press in towards the earth, coming into a cobra. 3, 2, 1 more breath, inhale, and then exhale, start to lower it down, tuck the toes under. You can come onto the knees or press straight up into your high plank. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. And you can have a bend in your knees. We're going to take several mountain climbers here. So you have the option to take this very slow, or you can start to speed it up as you go. When you're ready, you'll lean forward slightly, maybe in a high plank position or the hips slightly lifted, bringing the right knee in towards the nose. Exhale, kick it back, left knee in, and kick it back. Stay with your breath. Right knee in, kick it back, left knee in, kick it back. And now if you want to take it a little faster, and start to find that run. Find the mountain climbers. Gaze forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back into your high plank. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. If that bend in the knees feels good, you can stay there. And then inhale, coming onto the toes. Roll forward back into the high plank. Bring the right knee in towards the nose or the chest. And just let it kind of tick-tock from side to side, from right elbow to left. You get a nice core work through the obliques. Taking the right foot back, bring the left foot in, and tick-tock it. Beautiful. Coming back into the high plank. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Starting to feel that rain coming. I knew I was sweating for a reason. And then when you're ready, you can go ahead and jump forward, coming into a seated position, extending both legs out in front of you. You can also take that fleshy part away from the sits bones and just roll out the ankles. You know how we roll. Roll it into the opposite direction. You can tap the knees on the floor, give yourself a little massage on the back of the legs. And take it into now an easy boat pose. You can bring the hands underneath the thighs. Heels in towards the earth, toes towards the sky. So take your time to set this up here. Lengthen through the back body, roll the shoulders down the back. You're going to be right in between that space in the tailbone and the sacrum, keeping your breath. Soften through the face. Keeping, if it's possible, the lips closed but the teeth separated. Squeeze the pelvic floor. And then you have the option to stay here, or if you want to take it a little bit deeper, you can lift the legs off the mat, toes in line with the eyes. And you could take the arms towards the side. Squeezing the knees for 5, 4, 3, 2, one more breath here. Inhale. Exhale, lower the heels down, taking the hands behind the back, fingertips in line with the toes. And inhale, lift it up into a reverse tabletop, chin towards chest. And then if it feels okay, you can drop the head all the way back. I'm going to start talking a lot louder here because the rain is louder than me. And inhale, slowly lower it all the way back down. And we're going to take it back into that full boat pose. You can start with the hands behind the thighs and lift the heels or toes in line with the eyes. Having the option to take the arms to the side, or if you want to fully extend the legs for full boat. Staying for 5, 4, 3, 2, stay strong, and 1. And then slowly lowering the feet down towards the mat. The fingertips come behind you once more. You have the option to take it into your reverse table, or you can extend the legs all the way out, lifting up into a reverse plank. Chin towards chest, and then take the hand back, the head back. Stay strong. And then slowly lower it all the way back down towards the mat. Cross at the ankles, roll forward, and kick it back into a high plank. Inhale, exhale, take it down, downward facing dog, or lower down into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. You can have that bend in the knees here, soft down dog. Soften through the scalp. Inhale, exhale, press the hips back. And then coming onto the toes, roll forward back into your high plank. Spread the fingertips wide. Staying strong in your high plank. Keep your gaze towards the horizon. And we're going to take it now back into a side plank, staying lifted. If this is a little much and you want to go into low plank, feel free. When you're ready, take the right hand towards the center of the mat, roll over onto the right side, extend the left arm all the way up. You can stay here, or you can lift the left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start to roll forward back into your high plank. Same thing opposite side. Bring the left hand to the center of the mat. Roll over onto the left side, extending the right arm all the way up. You want to lift the leg. 5. Beautiful. Stay strong. 3, 2, and 1. Rolling back into your high plank. Inhale, exhale, lower it all the way down to the mat, finding your Sphinx pose. Coming onto the forearms. Press the chest forward. Relax the face. Starting to slow down. Good work here. Taking an easy side stretch. I'm going to bring the right hand towards the left elbow and roll over onto the right side. So you'll feel this in the obliques. If you'd like, you could press into the right palm. Allow the ear to come towards the shoulder, or you could even roll out the neck if that feels good. Just chilling out here. Feels really nice. Ah, beautiful. We'll go ahead and come back down onto that forearm if you are lifted. Find your feet and take it into the side stretch opposite side. Left hand towards right elbow, roll over onto the left side. Take your time. Compress into the left hand and kind of just hang out and chill. Going this nice stretch in the left side body. Beautiful. Ooh, that's a nice ring here. And now we'll roll back forward into the speed pose. Press the chest forward, inhale. And then exhale, lower it all the way down to the mat. Hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes under, lift to the knees, or take it up high plank. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. In through the knees, coming onto the toes, and bring it back into a seated position to roll all the way down onto the back. Take a moment here, inhale, exhale. Bridge pose, so you can bend the knees, bring the heels towards the glutes. Pressing into the pad of the foot, lifting up the hips towards the sky for bridge. You can interlace the hands underneath the back, squeeze the shoulders together, chin away from chest. Pressing into the big toe for 3, 2, 1 more breath, inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower it down, 1 vertebrae at a time, extending both legs out into your shavasana. Palms towards the sky, closing the eyes. Relax the face, relax the jaw, coming back to your natural rhythm of breath. Starting to slow the heart rate, allowing the nervous system to take in this nice strong practice. And you have the option to stay here as long as you would like. Softening in, find your rest. And if you want, you could also take it into the neck